Hello and welcome to my channel. I decided to make this video because not everything is what they say or what they advertise. What we're trying to do today is replace the regular fluorescent, the all-style fluorescent bulb for this kind LED. It's a forfeit. So what happens here, you see all the description, bright deluxe, TA, replace TA, fluorescent lamps, and all blah blah blah. And they say something very interesting. They say plug and play type A. Easy and quick to install, requires no rewiring. But this is not true. I'm gonna show you what happens when you replace one of those. So I have my flag here. I'm sorry, that's the other one. This one here. I go into the laundry closet and look what happens. I just put it in, and obviously it's not plug and play. So we need to do some really bypass. So we're going to do the bypass is very simple. What you need to do before anything else is either have your power off, and in my case right here, it is off, and they will be off. If you are not confident with this, you go to your breaker box and you kill the power from the breaker box. So then the next step is remove your fluorescent and then remove your box. In this case, by pushing this thing right here, you see it's down, and push it right here, it's out, and then the other right here out, and then box is coming out. So this is a type 2 or 2 fluorescent. No, not type 2, I'm sorry, 2 fluorescent. You might have 4 fluorescent, you have but the video that you guys are watching is to convert for 2 fluorescents. I'm not sure if they work for the 4, but for sure will work also for the 1s. So 1 and 2, it is fine. So we need to bypass it, and that will be the next step. Okay, next step, that will be disconnected from the electricity. You're gonna have a white coming from out your ceiling, and you're going to have a black coming out of your ceiling. So from the ballast, what you do is you take off these two, the white coming from your ballast, and your black, which is this one, coming out of your ballast. You disconnect it from your power from the ceiling. The next step, don't do anything with the ground. The ground stays in the frame of the feature right here on the frame. Don't disconnect the ground. So the next step, that will be cutting the wires. The 2 yellow ones, you cut it as close as the ballast possible, and the other 4 here, or 3, no, it's 4, the other 4 wires on the other side, you have close to the ballast as well. You want this wire as long as possible, just in case, because for the next step here, once you cut the wires, you're going to have the white, which is the neutral, and you have your 2 wires coming on the left side of my case. So those 2, you join it to your neutral, and in the other side, the 4 wires, you put it together using a wire knot. In my case, I didn't cut it completely close enough, and I became short. So I need to have a little extra piece of wire to join it to my hut. Once you do that, either way, you leave the ballast or you take it off. I don't gonna mess with this thing, so I'm going to leave it there. But it's up to you. Next step, you put your cover right here, and you get your A and B LED lights, and you put it in. But guess what? they don't work. They might not work, depends on your ballast. And this is what I what I did this video for. So you guys seeing that the ballast was bypassed, didn't work. Unfortunately, what we need to do here is this and return it, because A and B, they don't work. If you have the ballast connected originally and you put the A and B, they might work, but what happens if your ballast goes wrong? They won't work. So you need to bypass the ballast. And in this case, you see that the ballast was bypassed and it still don't work. So don't get A and B. So you need to return it, or if you're watching this video before you're doing the conversion, just get these things here. There's gonna be ballast bypass direct wire, or type B as in boy. So that will be these ones here. So these ones here, they are a little different. You see an N on one end for neutral, and you see the other end. Let me see, focus this. You see the other end, L for line. You see here, and it's backwards, but I'll see it here. L for line. So what we do here, the L, our line, in our case, is on the right side. So you put the L right here on both, and just one on each socket. And let's put it and see what happens. Okay, so we see the letter L right here goes to the other side, and the letter I'm trying to focus this, N goes to this side. So what you do, you see this, I'm trying to focus this here. You see something there like a line, like a little darker line, right? So that one, you're gonna put it a little bit up, because you wanna, when you turn this, you're gonna demonstrate it here. So you put it a little bit, I'm sorry for the focus, but one hand is hard. So you put it right there, a little bit. You see the dark line there where the LED is. So you put it right there, and then you twist it down. That way, this end goes down. The black line where your LEDs are stays down. So when you connect it, that you twist it, you should see this little darker thing here on facing down. So, and then let's turn it on. I'm gonna jump here. Let's turn it on. Boom. And look how bright it is. I'm gonna put the cover on. And here is with the cover. It's very bright, beautiful. So one of the things about the ballast that I want to mention is, even if you have your fluorescent lights off, still they consume energy. So this is a win-win. Better light, doesn't produce heat, saves a lot of energy. So don't get the A and B is my recommendation. Because sooner or later, if you connect it, they might work depending on the compatibility, or might not work and you need to bypass the ballast, and it still might not work. So why to get A and B? Just get the B is my advice. Bypass the ballast and you're done. I mean, it's 10-15 minutes job. That's all. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.